But our first game of the evening, of course, is Bite the Bullet from Mega Cat Studio. And Bite the Bullet is available across all platforms. We are going to be playing this on PC tonight. And I do want to take the time to thank again Mega Cat Studio for one, allowing for me to be a part of your stream team, and two, for providing me. Oh, okay. Okay. And for also providing me with a free copy of Bite the Bullet to play on tonight's stream as well. Yeah, my first phone was a Nokia. Um, and what ended up happening, like, so the story is this: when I was in high school, I went to a performing arts high school. Most of you may know I played alto saxophone from elementary school all the way up to high school. And then I picked up baritone saxophone when I was in like 11th grade. But I played alto saxophone. And I went to this really old school. The building was really, really old. And so what ended up happening is they had a power outage because of a like kind of like a snowstorm. Yeah, fella. Yeah, band geek. And they had a snowstorm. And so what ended up happening, thank you for that, host. That ironically, long play, sorry, my voice gave out there, but ironically, that was the reason why I chose to play the alto saxophone, because they wanted me to play like clarinet or they wanted me to play like the flute, and I chose alto saxophone. I chose the sax. Fell in love with it, played it, like I said, from elementary school all the way up to 12th grade. Because I went to a performing arts school and we did a lot of concerts and things like that. I got to the point where when I went to college, I just gave it up. Like, I didn't want to play it anymore. So I ended up giving it up. But so the high school had a we were in this really old building, power goes out. And so because I didn't have a phone, again, this is back in the day. So I ended up catching a bus, but I'm not good with directions. So I almost got lost, but I got off on a main street that I knew could get me home. And so as I'm walking in the middle of the storm, kind of like a snowstorm a bit, I was on the payphones calling collect to my parents because I didn't have that money, which now, we don't have those problems. but back then, I didn't, there were payphones and stuff, so I would do 1-800 collect. I'd call my parents, and I was telling them like, well, I'm walking on, I'm walking down, I'm walking home, and so my daddy found me. Walking down the main street, picked me up, and then like that next day he went out and bought me a phone. Yeah, that's why I said, I was like, people probably like 1-800 collect. What's that? How old are you? Are you like 50? Like what? No. Like, no, I'm not 50. Right, 1-800 call ATT, 1-800 collect. And then you have to be quick with it. You have to be like, oh my God. Ironically, because I lived in Ohio for a quick moment, and because I worked at Cedar Point. And like when you work at Cedar Point, they have people from like Thailand come around. One of the girls that I stayed with, she was Belgium, and like it was just weird with like the phone cards and stuff like that. And now you just have cell phones, and now you can be like, oh, I'm just gonna add the international plan, and it's like, wait, what? Like, no. Or calling, or another thing with the payphones. Let's go ahead and get the game started too, though. We're gonna be going through the first level here, which is like a train level. So I have to kill 10 enemies within 30 seconds. Yes, when your area code. Yes, exactly. Complete the level in 10 minutes. I have to kill two enemies with a grenade. Smorgasbord. Okay. Requirements: collect 1,000 proteins, collect 1,000 fat. Okay. Let's do this. Exactly. Hey, I still totally remember when I may have to adjust the sounds on the game, so let me see. It may be a little loud, so I may have to adjust the sounds because it may be a little loud. Hopefully that's better. I'm like, I remember when, like I was telling people, I'm like, I remember AT&T. Like when you used to have to, or like dial in star 67, I think was to like block your calls and stuff like that, to block your number. Yeah, like, and it's so funny because it's like now we're in a, a different time where like you used to go to the phone book or like the phone payphone and actually like legit look up a person's address and stuff in the white pages. Now it's all online. If you're okay with them doing that. Oh wow. Like I remember, like if the payphone ate up your change, you'd have to call the operator, and then they would like refund the money to you at the payphone. Which some people did that, and they would get potato chips. But then back when potato chips were 25 cents per bag. Oh yeah, I remember Netscape Navigator. I mean, I remember, yeah, because that's what we used in school. And you didn't just go on your phone and was like, oh, I'm gonna just, I'll just Google Map it. No, you have to go to MapQuest to get maps when you went places. You actually had to learn how to read a map. So I'm like, yeah. Oh wow. I remember like one of the first internet service providers we had, before it was like, oh, well, this is, you have Comcast, you have this. We actually had Prodigy before we had like AOL. And then when I got into like middle school, I ended up having exactly. And it wasn't no, oh, at a quarter of a left, your destination is on the right. Nope. Nope. That was not a thing. Like, and it's funny because you go back and you like legit start thinking about the stuff. You're like, man. And just the little things. Like, I remember like having to actually be able to like balance. Like when you used to have to write checks for things, and now I don't think anybody hardly really takes checks anymore. Like I remember I used to write checks, for my dad, and I remember he would be like, "I need you to write this check for me," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I had to really think, like, how do I write a check? Because I hadn't written one in so long because of debit cards and stuff. But he would pay his stuff by check, and then eventually he got into just using debit card, and I was like, wow. Like my thing is, I feel like, and now even now they have oh, didn't do that. Now they have like debit cards for kids, that you can get. So I'm like, wow. So yeah, they are really gonna do away with paper money, those, I think. Okay, let's go here. I knew that was gonna happen. Right, like and it's like I said, it's weird because it's like things that we used to like do, we no longer do. You know. Do I need that mayonnaise though? Oh crap! I filled the lava. I mean the lava, the acid. I'm like I said, my dad he used to use checks, you know, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even been writing, you know, checks and stuff. Because it's like for my dad, like when my mom was alive, you know, she would write all the checks and stuff like that. So then after she ended up passing away, it kind of left to my sister and I kind of helping him. You know, oh man, she done got big. I can't remember how to use my zombie power. But ironically, what people be like, oh, you have to fax something, and they're like, you know what a fax machine is, right? I'm like, yeah, but you know you can just go online and just go to like free fax zero, which is what I do to fax, like, like because if you go to an actual like at least around here where I'm at, if you go to like the liquor stores to try to have them like fax for you or FedEx, they charge you so much money when you could just go online and find an app that does it for free. But it's like, who, you know, but it does pose the question, like, wait a minute, who actually still faxes? And then you're like, oh, well, I guess big businesses still want faxes, so. Exactly. Because, like, growing up, we had, like, the. Okay, she looked like she lost all that weight, though. Alrighty. Because I'm like, you know, and then it's weird because it's like we went from like faxing to email, from emailing, you know, like now with certain things they'll be like, oh, just take a screenshot on your Oh, okay. See this. Oh, she got big again. That's fine. What is this? A smoking broccoli? Oh, a cussing asparagus? Wait, what? I beat the level in 10 minutes, so that's good. Let's. Okay, so we have 55 points. Now, for this, for me, it's hard for me to do it with the controller, so I do putting my points into things with the mouse because it's a little harder for me to do it. I just can't remember how to do the zombie mode. Though. I think that's why I started going down this street here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Lock that. We'll do this one as well. So that's going to give us 20%. Says any food provides plus 3 more calories. Okay, let me go back up here. Lock that. You won't like me when I'm well fed. Never kill on an empty stomach. You get an extra 1% damage for every 400 calories you have above 1,000. Welcome, Andre Conning Dude. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well this evening. Oh, wow. Extend your stay on the battlefield buffet line. After eating the enemy, you reduce all income. Ooh, okay. I kind of like that. Unlock this. Unlock that. I'm gonna unlock this one. Unlock that. And then we keep the rest. Okay. So we keep the rest. Oh wow. You know, I used to be like, yeah, they don't even card me. That's great. Now that I'm a little older, I'm like, man, I wish they would ask for my ID. Like, ironically, I used to go out with my older sister, and she's like 3 years older than me. And we would go out, and they'd be like, "Oh, are you mother and daughter?" And they would assume I was the mother and she was the daughter, and I was livid. I would get livid. Like, wait, what? Like, excuse me? She's 3 years older than me. Do I really look that old? Like, I would get hot mad too, like for real. And she would laugh and be like, haha, they think I'm the daughter. I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, because you're older than me, so I don't know. Oh, wow. And you just be like, yeah, now we gotta fight. Okay, let's do this. Because I think I got 3 lives left. Okay. Aw. Oh. You still kill 2 enemies with the grenade. No, no, no. I think so. Dang it. At the same time, though. Okay, that's gonna be. I know what this is probably. Crap. We'll teleport. Oh, wow. Oh. This isn't what I thought it was gonna be, that one level. Hessen asparagus. Okay, we gotta come out of there because, yeah, he's in the spikes. So. Nice. Okay. Now we should be a little bit better. To be fair. Oh, here. Wonder what's up here. Okay, he's up here. Let's kill this. Now we might get lucky and be able to kill these two. Okay. Ah, crap. I don't think that's gonna count. Dang it. Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. Trying to get him to fall in the... Really trying to get him to fall in the... Whatchamacallit. This boomstick. That. We need health. Oh. That. Gotta be careful though. Eat that. Because if we eat too much, it picks up weight. Alright. Where did that put us back here? Okay. Grab that. I kinda need to eat this dude because I need health. Dang, I died. Crap, we gotta start over. But it's okay. It is okay. We got this. Yeah, it happens. Hello from our last checkpoint. Yeah, Sleep might be good. Sleep is definitely a good answer. But I do appreciate you stopping by, of course. And hope you sleep well and that you feel better as well. Up, shoot that thing there. Got that. Alright, I'm gonna switch my gun back. Grab now here. You don't necessarily need to really fight that. Nice. Level up. Alright. I'm supposed to be able to, like... Eat that. That's gonna give us some health. I don't think it's another... Yeah, the teleporter's back there. Do I want to take the teleporter again? Not really. It didn't really do much. Let's not eat him. You know what? We're just gonna fall down here. That's gonna be what's gonna be logic. Got me. This is where I'll probably get my, Hey! Oh, no, he didn't. He did. Nice. This is gonna take me to the smorgasbord thing where I have to eat one of each enemy. Only one and only one type of each enemy. Come back over here. You count as an enemy, I gotta eat you. Count as an enemy. Count as one. I want to say this red one counts as one too. Dang it. And I lost it, so that's fine. Oh boy, I didn't mean to do that. I need to eat an enemy. I need health. There is so many dudes. Crap! Luckily I grabbed the, I think now what happens is we kind of get like a invincibility window, I believe it is. Try to eat this guy. Oh boy. All right. I wanted to try to. Oh, eat that. We're probably gonna end up getting big eventually. Okay. That maybe. Do that. That. That was me trying to whip it, as they would say. That was me trying to go through that pretty quickly. Didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Oh man. Well, I think we start right back at the train, so hopefully, I'm hoping that's what's happening here. That was a little thing there, you know. Yeah, we probably want to use the shotgun if we're gonna try to do it like that. That. Like that. Mm. That. That. That's gonna give me some health. That. That gives us some health. Crap! Yeah, I died. That's true too. I go for that. I just feel like that's gonna be my best bet is the shotgun if I want to kind of like That guy. Eat. That. Okay. This dude. I think that's gonna give us health back. Oh, okay. Well, that worked out. The train gets changed. It does. It gets very. Hello, welcome, Alexis. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well this evening. We are playing Bite the Bullet, and of course, if you are interested in Bite the Bullet yourself, if you click on that link there, it will take you to the Google Doc that will give you the link to all of the games that I'm playing tonight. And for this week, where you can get those games from, what platforms they're available on, as well as the price if there is a price. Let's go this way. Okay, maybe go this route. Tastes like bullets. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. I think I have much of a choice if I want to go the way that I want to go. Input versus output. Make the most of it. Any food provides plus 3 more calories. Yeah. Input versus output. I think this kind of allows for the character not to get as big. Your stomach can handle some rough stuff. You are unaffected by expired food and okay. Like it. Let's see. Can't do nothing there. And I don't remember if it's like adds 1 HP. Yeah, I kind of need that. Anything for health, I usually like to do. Alright. Aw, thanks, hon. I appreciate you. Okay. Am I missing something? Oh, of course I am. It wouldn't be that simple. Come on now. They are very tasty. Oh, okay. Teleport. See where this takes us to. Right into the acid. That's dirty. Get an extra life this way. There we go. Our boomstick. We go this way. It was telling me to go back the other way, though. Grab that. See what's over here. And I need a checkpoint. There we go. I'm like, man, I need a checkpoint. Just in case I die. Okay, that happened. My ear started itching. More train. Okay, so we finally did the grenade thing. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna read what was just put in the chat, because I kind of got like wrapped up into the game here. So I missed kind of what was been going on in the chat. So I will read that in a second here. Normally, like, because I can see the chat, it's just I've been missing it because of the timers going off too, so it's been like moving responses. Yep. Really like that boomstick. Down here, maybe. Oh, we hit another checkpoint. That's cool. Dang. Okay, let me catch up on chat here. I'm gonna catch up on the chat here. Okay. Cause like for me, like I said, when it comes to, cause like some of the indie games that I have played that are retro based, like Freedom Planet, I like those games because it reminded me of like, you know, like playing Sonic the Hedgehog and things like that. Which I hope Galaxy Trails is still gonna try to come out with Freedom Planet 2 because they were working on it at one point in time. Crap. Crap. I gotta be careful because I am like. What the heck? But they were working on Freedom Planet 2 at one point in time. And I'm like, I hope that's still going to become a thing because I really love that series. And I played the demo of it, so, you know, it looked like it was going to be promising, like they were going to be moving out with it, but... Giving it... Oh, I didn't even say that. The train. Cousin Asparagus. If I come to find out that this is this way. That? Oh, looks like we might have reached our first boss fight. Yep. Okay, well, yeah, you know, that's okay. Nailed it. At least that form of it we did. Okay, that was kind of... There we almost did it. Got it? Oh! One more. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that happened. That happened. Might have another. I mean, the shotgun does work well for it, but I might have another. Maybe have another. Right. The last form. I think I might have another way to do it. But all right, think we got it. We got the first one. Gotta be careful with that. For me, it seemed like the. Oh, okay, so eventually. Okay. Okay, well, maybe not. There, we got him. This changes nothing. Are you sure? An early defeat is hard to come back from. Kind of like choking on the appetizers before a meal. Who are you anyway? Tuna. Lutina, a ghoul that was about to be the victor until you showed up. It's not too late to join the winning team. Trust me, you'll last longer. There's one thing that centuries on the block Earth have taught us is that we will outlast and outlive it. We'll be back. Right, that's not nightmare fuel or anything. No, totally not. I get to eat the bird. And we finished the first stage. Nailed it. Let us see where we're at for time, actually. Alrighty. And I'm gonna press to continue. And we have 54, because I can't remember how to do the zombie mode, which is an issue. Okay, what's here? Okay. Drive through. Player can eat on the run. Oh, I like that. I really like that ability. Can we do this? Yes, unlock that. Because that seems like that would be very helpful. Okay. Put output, pull up to the second window. Okay. I kind of feel like we need to. Like I just feel like these might come in handy. And okay. So we did the time challenges, we did the tactic challenge. We didn't do the smorgasbord one. Okay, and we did those two. And so we got the Boom Dana. Scratch one vulture. Splendid. They attack us and bring the first missing entry here in the process. Triumph abounds. Still, the fact that they were able to remove themselves from their wretched plight is not everything on Earth is completely destroyed. A lot of facilities are still intact. There's bound to be something down there that can support space flight. Of course, but don't you think that ghouls should stay Earthbound? They lost their claim to the stars when they opted to into their planet. Anyway, what's the next target? An Emlaga of meat and machine awaits you in the ruined cities of Kronos. A strange being, even by compendium standards. Meat machine, huh? Well, you are what you eat. All right. Well, I think that that will be a good stopping point for Bite the Bullet, and we're gonna go ahead and probably take our break here and move on to the next ticket on the card, which would be the Evercade. Um, but yeah. So this again was Bite the Bullet, and if you like what you saw of this, Bite the Bullet is actually available across all platforms. So you can get this on PC, Mac, Linux, Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It is going for the lovely price of $14.99 USD. Of course, if you would like to get to those links, you can click on that link there, and that will take you to all of the links for Bite the Bullet. And even if you cannot purchase the game, as I like to encourage you, please go ahead and wishlist the game. Wishlisting the game helps the developers so much. It allows for their games to end up in people's recommendations. If the game is really popular and gets a lot of positive reviews and it's very popular, it can end up in the new and trend-worthy section on Steam, and sometimes it can even end up on the front page of Steam, depending on how many wish lists and purchases of the game has been done. So, as I like to always tell you, when in doubt, wish list it out. And of course, a big, big thank you again to Mega Cat Studios for providing me with a free copy of Bite the Bullet to play